one poem that I wrote last year that I've never read to anyone because it sounded a little angry. And I'm usually not a very angry person.
Hell yeah, get angry.
So don't judge me. It's called Alex G on the subway. You sound like Alex G at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday during the subway ride home from work. And you sound like the awkward silence after one song ends but before another has begun, like the arguing and screaming from strangers that barely creeps over my headphones and the white noise that fills those gaps. You taste like the cheap red wine overpowered from the draft gifted to me by a man lying about his age. You taste like the hungover wine breath I'll get in the morning because I was too drunk to brush my teeth the night before. The sour of a red gone bad, grapes no longer good. The taste of a drunk so strong, but not strong enough to forget. You taste like the zero sugar Gatorade I paid to take the headache away the next morning. You taste like the Advil I washed down with last night's leftovers. You taste like the 4 a.m. wake-up call. You look like every stranger I pass on the street. You look like every hoodie, every smudge in the corner of my eye that I can't quite get a good enough look at. You look like me when I pretend not to care because it is the only way I know how to cope. You look like the darkness in the corner of my room that shakes me awake in the middle of the night. You look like the barista with the curly hair. You look like the kids in my neighborhood getting high in the park. You look like the back of the head in front of me. You look like the footsteps following behind me, but somehow you never look like you. You smell like the rot coming from the sink, the dirty dishes that I cannot clean, last week's soup still stuck to the bowl. You smell like fingernails and there's a slight trace of dirt underneath, the clawing that I can't get rid of. You smell like rain and all that's left under the surface that the storm brings up, the sewer that spreads, the stink of wet. You smell like sweat that emits from a sticky summer day and the laundry that was stretched too thin. You smell like ash, not the fire, but the rubble that stains your fingertips and all that's left behind, the burn of skin and flesh. You smell like loss. The loss of people and things and memories. You smell like the funeral that follows. You smell like a protest in the street that uses fake blood but real glue, the skin on pavement. You smell like cleaning supplies they used to wash the oven after clothes. It's sickly clean, sterile. You feel like nothing. You feel like the nothing in my head, the nothing on my calendar, the nothing in my chest when I kiss the guy who treats me better than you ever did, the nothing on your side of my bed where you used to lay. You feel like nothing. The nothing on the end of your line, the nothing in the words you hold, the nothing of the responsibility you took for what you did. You feel like nothing. The nothing of hope, the nothing new of the situation you created, the nothing of the positive memories I want to take with me, the nothing of your presence in my life since you disappeared. You feel like nothing. The nothing in your words, the nothing of their meaning, the nothing of alcohol down my throat that I spend money on every night to get rid of the nothing that you are. You feel like nothing. The nothing of your love that you once claimed to have, the nothing of your sincerity, the nothing of my feelings of want towards you, the nothing of reconciliation, the nothing of closure. And somehow that nothing becomes everything. You are everything. And it never ends.
Ooh.